how would you describe the content that you make?
I mean, I'd say like the basis for it, it all is based in nerdy video games, start fantasy, right? And then so it all kind of stems from that. Everything I do, whether it's cooking, whether it's exercise, whether it's anything, I like to ground it in the things that I enjoy most. And that's going to
Mm.
be the medieval type fantasy genre. And so it's kind of, I would just call it like a nerdy archery slash fitness. Like it's a little amalgamation of everything, but I would
Mm.
say the fitness fantasy archery kind of thing.
Okay, cool. Um, did you just wake up one day and decide to start uploading to TikTok, or did somebody
So
give you advice to do it?
no, actually, so what started it as honestly was when I did I lost a lot of weight, and I would find ways to make really creative recipes that were low calorie and would be filling and would help me stay lean. And my wife was like, "These are really good and they taste. You should do a video about it." So I actually started, like, my first video, I think, was like a cooking one. And then I did one video which was just like me pulling a bow in my garage, just training, and that like just absolutely just exploded. And it was like, what on earth? And so then I was just like kind of emboldened me to do stuff that I like more, because cooking is cool, but archery and that's something I enjoy much more. And so I started
Mm.
doing more archery videos, and that resonated a lot with people. And so I was able to kind of make videos into something that I already like to do. Right. That's the thing I've always kind of said is, if this ever feels like I'm having to think of content or create something that's making me like giving me angst, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to create this video and think of something fun. It's like, that's just not an interest to me. I have enough going on in life. But if I can film stuff that I was going to do, or it's just part of my day or my routine or my fun, then I love to do it and share it and just spend a little time editing it, of course.
Yeah, so are you very much a one-man team?
Yeah, no, I don't have any. Yeah, it's just me and a tripod, and then I use like CapCut or something like that. So it's all just stuff that I just edit on my own, just real quick, and that's it.
Listen, man, I was using Sony Vegas to edit for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And then I recently upgraded my computer and I decided to just use CapCut in the meantime. And I
Mhm.
kind of fell in love with it. It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
good, man.
impressive
It's good.
for free software.
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
really good.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so it, it it's kind of interesting that I'm sure you get the sense that I don't want to say like you've created a monster, but this thing has probably grown so much more than you initially thought it would. Do you ever kind of sit back and just go, "Wow, I've got like I think what is it over 200 million views or something?"
Oh, I have no idea. Like, it's like I don't like, and that's the thing too, is like, um it feels so surreal, in the sense where it's
Mm,
not part of my daily life, right?
yeah.
Like, I spend a fair amount of time commenting, engaging, right? Because I try to, like, if people are interested in it, I love to shoot. That's the most fun to me, is if someone has like enjoys what I do and they want to comment on it and everything. I enjoy doing that, so that takes the most of the time. But as far as like the amount of views I have or anything like that, it's really just, I've never taken the time to really look. I just kind of
Mm,
enjoy doing what I do, and it's just like fun to share the hobby. So I don't really feel like it's created a monster or anything. It's
yeah.
different than I would have anticipated. But it doesn't feel like um any sort of celebrity or anything like that, right? It's just it's
Yeah.
so far removed from what I would consider that to be.
Yeah. In a way, the internet kind of makes celebrities of everyone in a weird way, like micro
Yeah.
celebrities.
Mhm.
You'll get people that might recognize you, say, "Hey, I know you," but I think the fact that you don't do it for that reason is likely why it's so successful. Because I don't know if you've heard that expression that the man who loves walking will walk further than the man who loves the destination.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so the guy
Mhm.
who just make the content because it's what you are already doing and you just happen to be filming it. No one can really compete with you at that because that's something that you just love to do. So it doesn't feel like
Yeah.
work. Whereas if someone's
No,
doing it
yeah.
for work, they'll just fall behind eventually. Not to phrase it like a race, but I think you get my point.
Mhm. Yeah, no, and it's like I know that like I'm still like I'm on Instagram and TikTok, but I don't watch Instagram or TikTok. Like I don't really like there's a few people that I kind of got friends with, but that's just like other archers or people that have a similar vision to me, just wanting to, share what they love and help people in some way. Um, but I've never like I don't want to trend chase. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
do a dance or anything. It's like I just want to do what I enjoy, and if people engage with it, that's super great. But I never have to feel like I'm chasing down something or becoming something I'm not. It's like I'm completely stubborn in that way, where it's like this is what I want to do, and if people like it, great. If not, then no big deal. I'm still gonna have fun doing it.
If you'd like to watch another clip from the podcast, you can click here. If you're sold on watching the full interview, you can click here. And if you'd like to do a good deed for the day, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here, and peace be with you.